Alright, no time to waste. Ultrakill is a first-person shooter that attacks every cell in your body. Being the product of Christianity interlinked with ADHD, the game throws you into numerous levels with the objective of killing everything as fast as possible. Whether you are a schizophrenic patient or a man of wealth, Ultrakill provides a range of options to complete your task. I'm talking revolver action, double pumping, or even rocket riding. Each method feels satisfactory in the constant downward spiral of your mental and physical well-being.
I kick ass and chew blood, and I'm all out of stolen blood donation.
However, the perfection of Ultrakill lies within its boss fights, and we shall be covering 3 absolutely brilliant examples created by the developer Hikita. So before we get to the analyzing and critiquing part of this video, I feel as though it's necessary to start by going over the lore and history of Ultrakill. 2000 BC. The depths of hell have been awaiting. None of you give a fuck about this section, do you? Let's just cut all the shit and just get to the good part. Our Stardust Crusade brings us to Clair de Lune. Ah, such a tranquil and peaceful estate. Too bad they're gonna build a Wendy's here. Home to many relics, such as the Revolver, the Bible, and the Horde. We'll encounter our first major boss fight deep within this palace. However, to progress further into Luigi's mansion, we must assemble the items necessary to create the Wither. Or we can just Mario stare glitch through the window. I'm sure there won't be a boss fight here. What the fuck was that noise? Hello everybody, my name is V2, and today we're gonna beat the Epstein allegations. V2? No way, me too! Oh no, my friend. I'm not you, I'm the upgrade. V2 is our first proper introduction into how hectic drug enhancements can be. And yes, I did steal that line from the boys. Being a parallel to ourselves, he can move just as fast as us, use the same guns as us, and waste as much time watching video essays as us. Oh my god! The only 2 differences lie in his inability to dodge and his skin color, but red and blue robots are basically the same thing, you guys. V2 is the wake-up call for the player, turning a hand-cramping experience into carpal tunnel. Keeping track of his movements rivals looking for Freddy in the cameras. But similar to FNAF, there are ways to deal with our problems. You have the ability to parry his attacks, although on second thought I don't think you're able to parry animatronics. Or, more in line with the Catholic themes of this game, pray, because there's a good chance new players will struggle immensely with V2's movement and constant pressure. And speaking of movement, his style of movement can vary depending on his colour. And what I mean by that is, the colour of his wings will dictate how he intends to attack you. Yellow wings indicate V2 is changing directions upon making collisions, the same style as drunk drivers. Blue incorporates a strafe strategy, in that he slowly encloses on the player. Red will occur when V2 is in rage, in which his gender will change to the City Escape drug simulator. And finally green... What the fuck is he doing? My brother in Christ, are you okay? That being said, this past section can be summed up as he will find you, he will catch you, and you will be subjected to schizophrenic humor. V2 is a perfect boss fight in that he pushes you to embrace the silly, goofy side of you. It's a good thing this is our first and last encounter with him. Why do I even bother? Monica's tip of the day, take your fucking normal pills, guys. I have to go now, my planet needs— Oh no, you fucking don't. Did you guys know that this past section was AI generated? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HE Double Hockey Stick, home to immoral creatures such as the Danganronpa fanbase. Previous to this stage, we've encountered the newly appointed Judge of Hell, Gabriel, voiced by Gianni Matriano. Gabriel has become the staple of memes and jokes surrounding Ultrakill, due to the incredible work of both himself and Hikita's collaborative work. Gabriel has had 2 featured boss fights so far, however I want to focus on the second one specifically, as I believe it builds upon the initial features and atmosphere immensely. And it all starts with a little bit of piano tiles. Oh my goodness, my guy's a GCSE in music. Do you think you could play Giorno's theme? If you couldn't tell, I'm quite homosexual.
Machine, I will cut you down.
Yeah, that's a lot of yapping. I'm just gonna go on my phone real quick. What's new? Hey, I hit 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, thank you guys so much.
I'm going to Ultrakill you, you insignificant fuck!
Welcome to the second Gabriel boss fight, now including online play and in-game purchases. Containing 2 phases, Gabriel presents new and exciting ways to force Christianity down the throats of atheists. Worship and pray? I think you should kill yourself. In his first phase, he assumes the color palette of beloved streamer Dr. Octopus, and we assume the role of the victim. Like our now deceased friend V2, his speed is incomprehensible. The same amount of speed you should take to hit that subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. I would really like subscribers. Bye-bye! However, his main strength emits from his dual-wielding swords. I haven't seen that before. It's safe to assume his attacks hurt and then some. It doesn't help that his swords resemble the shape of Sir Johnson himself. You can tell this is a Catholic game for how much the priest wants to smack me with his Jarvis, is it a sin to masturbate? Moving down the Wikipedia of his moveset, Gabriel can throw his spear faster at you than my teammates can throw on Overwatch. I mean, for goodness sake, his spear's rotation has the biggest diameter on Twitch. And if that wasn't bad Jake Paulers, don't forget he still has a second phase. A second phase in which the exaggerated swagger of a priest is displayed with blinding lights. Whilst not much changes during this phase, Gabriel still hates the Industrial Revolution and its advancements in technology. This boss fight is probably my second favorite fight featured in Ultrakill thus far. From the marvelous voice acting to the incredibly rich aesthetic of Gabriel's fight, honestly, Hekita has made an absolutely cinematic masterpiece. And I'm sorry, but can we listen to that electric guitar real quick? The cutscenes presented so far of the council pressuring Gabriel to reclaim his reputation gives the player perspective into the opposing side, enriching the battle as Gabriel's desperation conflicts with our own desire to win. In conclusion, Gabriel embodies the acceptance of Christ and the beauty of the LGBTQ+ community. This isn't a second boss fight manufactured through pure swag. This is the Kung Fu Panda of boss fights, creating an absolute masterpiece within its sequel. And with that, anything you want to say to close off this segment, Gabriel? Why do I even bother?
Taken everything from me, machine. Is this what I lost
to? Wow, this level is, unsettling. I wonder what kind of lore hides deep underground. For those unaware, before Gabriel took up the role of Judge of Hell, one absolute gigachad stood in his position, a being bent on protecting the layer of lust due to his conflicting ideology with the Holy Council, a being who relinquished his life and status just because he decided that peace was more important than showing off his strength, a being who is my favorite boss fight to currently exist in all of video game history, and his name is... Oh, right, I forgot about this. I can sum up a video essay on this creature in one word: chaos.
free at last.
Enter Minos Prime. Voiced by Stephen Waite, Minos is a tall and translucent character, delivering a monologue that shows gratefulness to us.
You are a worthless bitch-ass machine.
For the most part. Now that he has been freed from his prison, he talks about enacting revenge on Gabriel. Hey, excuse me, I'm trying to do a cut. No? Okay, yeah, he's just gonna keep talking. Something of note is that whilst he does respect us, showcased for how he refers to us as creatures steel instead of machine, he plans to make us pay for the murder of a woman drunk driving in 1998.
And thy punishment is death.
Minos Prime is the best boss fight in this entire game. I feel like I've said this before. Minos' fighting style is centered around constantly applying pressure on you, with combos and various martial art moves. To quote IGN, Minos really makes you feel like you're in a Dragon Ball Z fight. The absolute size of this fleshy, off-putting arena gives the chance for two powerful beings to clash against one another with no restrictions at play. But let's delve into exactly why I love Minos. Minos is primarily a close-range fighter, meaning that his combat consists of chasing V1 and pummeling your ass back to lethal company. And when I say Minos hits like a fucking truck, I completely mean it. But how can this get more difficult? Well, Minos' speed isn't necessarily defined by distance and time, meaning he can instead just teleport directly onto the player and stomp you. All of this seems particularly difficult, right? Well, that's where the genius of Minos' gameplay comes in. Unlike Gabriel in V2, Minos has specifically designed voice lines to indicate to the player what will occur. For example, means he will unleash a combo towards you. Means he will utilize a dropkick attack with a devastating blow. And Minos saying, means you die in real life. This design allocates for the player to constantly improve upon each attempt through learning his moveset, getting used to hearing each voice line matched with his attacks. However, Minos is not just limited to melee PvP, in that he can utilize energy attacks to be directed at the player. These attacks take the visual form of snakes, an homage to Minos himself for his design, and the theme of religion centered in Ultrakill. That being said, all of his attacks are able to be parried, meaning you can basically reflect his punches back at him. Minos does in fact have a second phase. Generating an Ultra Instinct aura, Minos' attacks increase in power against the player. This results in his attacks retaining an aftershock regardless if you parry them correctly or not, pushing you to make dodging your #1 priority. In short, Minos Prime's boss fight challenges the player like never before, enabling early stages of arthritis for the player. From the smoothness of Minos Prime's voice to the absolute brutality of his attacks, Minos Prime will deliver true order. It's a good thing we don't have another secret boss fight.
Keep them coming.
For fuck's sake. 10,000 likes for a part 2.
Useless crush. Judgment.
Alright. Let's get it. Okay, the camera's too high. Okay, with some editing magic, we can put something behind there. So hopefully I choose something creative to put there. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say sorry for how long this video's taken to make. I've had a few personal issues in my life, but everything's been sorted now and we're back on track. Secondly, what? 2,800 subscribers as of recording this. What? Seriously, like, I know I said this in the Elden Ring video, but this is incredible. Like, the growth this channel's had is immense, and I can't say anything else but thank you guys so much, because this is my dream, and you guys seem to love what I make, so I'm very grateful. As to what video is coming next, I'm currently working on my Persona 3 Reload video, and honestly, it's not going to be as high octane as this Ultrakill video. It's going to be a bit slower, it's still going to have great edits, and it's still going to look amazing, but it's not going to be as all over the place. The Persona 3 Reload video will be coming out soon, and I'll post updates on my YouTube community tab to keep you guys up to date from time to time. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.